I'm a clapper loader. Without me, there are no films. That is a statement. So, I'm here today because I was thinking about 70s horror movies and which ones were the best in my mind. I started going through them in my mind, and I came up with something that I actually forgot about. I don't even know why this popped into my head, but it did. Remember a little movie called The Omen? I believe it's 76. And then there was a sequel in 78. And then I believe there was the end of the trilogy. The actual end of a trilogy? My God, that's so far-fetched nowadays. The actual end of the trilogy, I believe, was in 81 with the final conflict. Starring a very, very, very young Sam Neill with pinchable cheeks. Hey, pinchy. But I was thinking about how that trilogy was perfect. Perfect. Isn't it odd that a movie about the devil's son is actually a perfect trilogy? Yep. You can't do any more with it. You don't need to do any more with it. It's bookended by two perfect films. The middle is amazing. And yeah, I really liked both of them. Starting with The Omen. The strange thing about them also is that there's an odd rewatchability factor. You can rewatch The Omen from 1976. And I do. And what I do when I watch it is I sigh. Oh my God. And then I look at all the mistakes. There are so many mistakes that the people make around this boy. And the mistakes, some of them were purposeful, and others were just, I think they were kind of blindsided. No one would even suspect that a child is the son of the devil and all of that stuff. But, for some reason, there's an authenticity to those movies where you can accept a death at the end. And how the anti-hero, really anti-hero, makes it to the next movie. It's plausible. Makes perfect sense. I don't know why we can't do that anymore in movies. I don't understand what happened. But The Omen was amazing. And The Omen 2 was... The Omen 2 it's got to be my favorite of the three. And no, actually they're all equally good now that I think of it. But the scene in the forest with Mark, man, that is so gut-wrenching. If you have not seen this scene, I'm not going to spoil it for you. You've got to watch it. It's The Omen 2, not Electric Boogaloo, but The Omen 2, 1978, and you've absolutely got to see the scene with Mark in the forest, in the snow. Oh, man. It just, if you have experienced some sort of betrayal, I don't know how you cannot feel this just cut to your bone. It's amazing. It's an amazing scene. And then, toward the end, this odd little twist. There's an odd twist that happens at about maybe 10 minutes before the end. I did not see it coming at all. But they were smart, because what they did was, you have this twist, it's not revealed to the end, but you watch it again. Rewatchability factor kicks in. You watch it again, and you can see, oh yeah, this character does this, that character does that. You can definitely see the the reasons. And then you have the final conflict. And all three of these, mind you, have been graced with scores from Jerry Goldsmith, which just takes the movie to another level. But my favorite score of the three in its entirety is the final conflict. And if you get a chance to listen to that score, oh, it's so beautiful. And the way he uses like a choir and the strings, oh God, them together. It's like goosebump time. Very, very beautiful work on that one. I don't think he's ever done anything bad. He's never done bad work, but some of them are exceptional. This is one of them. So you have Damien go through his first set of parents, and then Damien go through the second set of parents, and now he made it. He made it to being a grown-up, and he's charming, and he's climbing his way up to becoming, this is not a spoiler because it's also mentioned in the trailer, he's working his way up to becoming President of the United States. The devil, played by Sam Neill, is trying to become, son of the devil, the President of the United States. So, lofty ideas, lofty goals this character has. And it damn well looks like he cannot be stopped. And it's incredible. Sam Neill, from Jurassic Park, and he's got this thing, and he's so good at it. He can look at you, or, another character, and there's something cutting in his eyes. He can cut his eyes at you, and you either feel accepted or you feel rejected. And he uses that rejection, but he tries to use the charm over top of it in this movie, and you can just see, oh, he's such a liar, such a filthy liar in this movie. And he's cunning, and he's just out for himself. So is half the world. You guys got to see the final conflict. You guys got to see the entire trilogy. If you get an opportunity to sit down and watch it in one sitting, it will all make sense. And it's the best 6 hours. It's the best 6 hours of 70s horror you can watch. I can't say that about The Exorcist, which also had 3 movies. I can definitely say I'm not an Exorcist fan. I mean, I've seen it many times. I actually, strangely enough, prefer Exorcist to The Heretic. I love the jazz music from that. The jazz funk. It's really weird. It's so weird, and that's my attraction to it. I also like The Exorcist 3, but they don't complement each other the way the Omen series does. Alright, so check out The Omen, all 3 of them. The first 2 are in the 70s, the second one I do believe is 81. If you can't watch them, you can at least watch the trailers. But they're definitely worth a go. I will probably be looking at them soon, so I can reminisce and remember and watch. They're very good, very, very good. But I don't know. I just kind of think, which time was Damien the worst, and he's the worst in all of them. It's like he can't outdo himself. I think he's the worst as an adult. No, guys, he's terrible in all 3. Absolutely, the best horrible character in a my son is a demon series out there. I'm the clapper loader. And without me, there are no films.